You gonna cue me in with on the other show? All right.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm the best, but
Yeah, you the best.
I grew up around.
Welcome back to another edition of Double Dose of Reality. What's your reality? What's your reality? Double dose of reality. Double dose of reality.
Intro.
It's Coach Pops and Coach D. Representing the ICT. Double dose of reality. Double dose of reality.
But shout out to Coach Knox, Team of Hard Knocks, Guys with Coach, everybody that's with
Go read a book. You gotta wake up and smell the roses because you never know when it could be your time. So always trying to leave an imprint on this world, man.
I can't make this up. Stop playing with me.
Wichita, stand up. You got something to say?
Hey,
Do it. Here we go.
welcome to another edition of Double Dose of Reality. It's your boy, Coach Pops. What's your reality? What's your reality? Man, I got my boy Bryce Graham up in the shop from the shop, from the landing. What is that? The landing? Launch pad. From activist, from dad to coach. We got the legendary Bryce Graham. What's your reality? What's your reality? We got Coach D in the back. You got Coach Pops D in the front. You can flip it around. You have Coach D in the front, Coach Pops in the back, and still come up with double D's. And you cannot go wrong with double D's. Stop playing with me, man. Man, like, share. Man, tell a friend, man. What's your reality? What's your reality? Once again, I say I got Bryce Graham. Thank you for coming to the show, my man. If you see Bryce's shirt, he got the street team. All right, we talked about this a little bit with Tracy Mason, who sat right there in that shop. The street team, man, we came together a few years ago, and that's when me and Bryce really started building a relationship. I knew his pops, Mr. Larry Graham. Man, not the Larry Graham with the song back in the day. Wichita's Larry Graham. It's his son Bryce, grew up around the community. And to me, he is the community. All right, man, he got a lot of things going on from family to activism to ownership of his own shop to being a black entrepreneur right here in Wichita. And we speak Wichita, we speak in 316. All right, Wichita Street Team. Hey, Coach Knox, shout out. Marco Jones, even though we be banging on the field, man, you street team, man. Anybody that's going to put time and effort together to trying to change the situations in Wichita, much respect. And we talked about this before. We came together on the street team a few years ago, and he's been in a lot of meetings, and we're gonna let him go, man. We're gonna let him talk about that. And we went to meeting after meeting after meeting, man, talking about our community. And this was 4, 5 years ago. In real life, it's still going on. Back then it was 12, 11, 12, 13s. And now it's 11, 12, 13, 14s are still doing everything in there. And we're still activists, like being activists in our own ways to try to change our community, which we serve in, which we work in, and which we grew up in. And a lot of things have not changed. All right. But if we can reach one, like Tracy Mason said, sitting in that same spot from the street team, you got Antar Golar out here doing his thing, sat right there and said, if we can just change one, we undid our job. Man, I can talk all day. Once again, I got another person on here that I do not need notes for. All right. But I want you people to know some things before I give it to them. And some people say, I talk too much. But if I don't talk, the rock's going to scream out. And I mean that. All right. But if you ever go to Bryce's Graham pages, he always leaving quotes to make you think. To make you think. If you heard that sneeze, that's my boy Coach D in the background. Coach D, he got napkins back there. Show him your hand, Coach D. Show him your hand, Coach D. All right. Like I said, that's Coach D in the background. If you hear some of this funny noise, we got a PlayStation game going on over there. Hey, man, we got a video camera woman over there. Well, if you ever go to Bryce Graham page, and I say you do. Before I go on, Bryce Graham, say a little bit about yourself, if you don't mind. Just go ahead and say a little bit about your adventures, about the street team. Your shirt still look good. My street team shirt is gray and purple. He goes to the cleaners, y'all.
Man,
With me, man. Talk to me, Bryce.
yeah, man. Bryce Graham, born and raised here in Wichita, Kansas.
Yeah,
Entrepreneur, community activist. I'm just another brother out here that's trying to make a way for me and my family, and for
right.
anybody that we can, create some positive impact in. We down for the cause. That's it.
So when you say an activist, here go the camera too, Bryce. When you say you're active, I call Tracy Mason an activist. He said, I used to be that pops. I got tired of sitting in the meetings with the grown folks. He said he's a youth activist.
Yeah.
All right. So I know you a youth activist. We just talked about your launch. What is that, Coach?
Launch pad.
The launch pad, and that's for your youth
Yeah.
that you've been doing years and years.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that launch pad. Now I'm getting back to some. I did bring some notes, and these notes is not for me. It's for you, okay? Because you need to know the mind of the people who's working for you and not against you. Talk about a little bit about this launch pad. So we talked about kids.
Yeah, yeah. So you can't go wrong with helping the kids. I think that a lot of black folks have been doing things in the community. You have run-ins and disagreements and fallouts with adults about the way things should go or shouldn't go. For me, I've had the same experience, but I ain't gonna never stop giving back to the kids.
Right.
Regardless of how they act, how they respond, whether they take your advice or don't take your advice, whether they get in trouble after you deal with them or they don't get in trouble, whatever the case may be. It's never, I don't feel like it's ever a wasted moment or wasted time when you investing in the youth. So me and my wife been doing youth work. My daughter will be turning
And shout out
16.
to his wife.
Yeah,
She's
Tina.
Tina.
Yeah,
She's been running a lot of the programs. She's been a backbone. I just stick a pin in that.
yeah, yeah,
When he said
for
that,
sure.
man, she's on that fight with him. And a lot of times we don't see the background people who's helping us push.
Yeah.
All right. You cannot do this alone. All right. Man, I got support from my girl at home. Coach D, we gotta have support. All right. And you guys don't see that. But it's a lot of work that goes on in the background. Sorry, Trey. Sorry, my man. I had to
Nah,
say something,
nah, you
Bryce.
good, you
Okay.
good. So yeah, we've been doing this since my daughter is about to turn 16. So when she was on the way, that's when we really started giving back to the youth. Big Win approached me
Big win.
with a concept or idea of doing some things with the youth. I'm like, yeah, I'm with it. Just let me know. So we started piecing together this program. It ended up being called Down to Earth Youth Restoration Project. We started that at a church, and we did a free summer camp, all day camp
Mm,
for about, I think we ended up with about 40, 50 kids,
right.
teaching them all different kinds of life skills and just pouring into them and mentoring them. Crunch came through there, Spud came through there.
Y'all know Captain Crunch.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
what's Crunch name?
Sean
He's a coach
Quayton,
over here at Eastside.
Corey, yeah,
Corey Washington. He's
yeah.
coaching over at Eastside.
I'm not sure where he at now.
I think he's coaching out here. It may be at East somewhere. Shout out to Corey Washington. Some people know as Captain Crunch.
Yeah, yeah,
Back with the old coach back in the days.
yeah.
I used to be a
So
coach too, didn't you?
for a little bit,
Well, a little bit,
yeah,
but
yeah,
we
yeah.
get all that. But go ahead and finish about your programs.
Yeah, my older brother played with the Colts. I played actually for Cribs for a little bit,
Oh, you a
but
bulldog.
then I went
Just
to
stop playing with
went
us,
to
man.
basketball. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? That
All
football
right.
wasn't my thing.
Right.
But yeah, man. So it was just some young men, fresh out. You know what I'm saying? Fresh out of high school, just doing whatever we could to give back and to contribute to the next generation. We
Right.
made our mistakes. We were still in the midst of making them. We were still bumping our head, but we
Come on.
still felt like it was worthwhile to give back to the youth in whatever way that we could.
Right. In the launch pad, they bring in different people
Hmm.
to show the kids. You brought me a few years ago, and I brought football cones.
Hmm.
You bring in different people to show the kids. Well, better yet, you bring in different people to plant
Hmm.
seeds in the kids' heads, in their eyes, in their mind, and so they can think about something else. And some of the things, like I did football. So what's some of the deals that some of the activities that other people brought into the launch pad and other deals to help the kids out here?
So PC came in, he talked with him,
Is that PC
mentorship.
Patton?
Yeah, yeah,
PC
came
Patton, shout
in,
out to PC. He's in
dance.
Tennessee
Now
somewhere.
he moved back. He
He
back
moved
now. Yeah,
back.
he back here now.
Oh man,
Yeah,
hey man, come on back.
yeah, yeah.
316, man. Where you
Underrated. I
from,
think
man?
underrated is what they going under now.
Oh,
Still doing
underrated. So he's
track
doing
now.
track again.
Yeah, yeah,
PC, welcome back home, baby.
yeah,
Come on
yeah.
now.
So he came in, music, dance, track. We had a race outside. Him and his
Right,
wife came in.
right.
We done had Councilman Johnson came in, talked to him
Mm.
about
BJ,
community
Mr.
activism,
BJ.
civic engagement.
Yes.
Uh, Candy B came in, talked to him about
Candy B
entrepreneurship.
drinking them juices.
Yeah, talked to
All
him
right,
about
man. Hey, man, my producers,
fruits.
he said, BJ, they back there, you run a clean program around here. Hey, man, what's your reality? What's your reality? If you in District 1, what's your reality? I'm sorry, BJ. Oh,
Nah,
BJ.
you.
I would call him
Hey,
BG.
hey,
You know what
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. We keep it, hey,
Hey, we
keep
keep
it, keep
100,
it
man.
all the way funky.
It's reality, man. This is what's going on.
Yeah.
Man, if you ever go to Bryce's page, and the launch pad and the other deals that you're bringing in and bringing the seeds in to help plant in the kids, man, that's commending, man.
Appreciate it.
That's 100. And Bryce, what I like about you, we've been to the meetings.
Hmm.
You've been to a whole bunch of meetings. You've been on advisory boards. You done had the big wigs come and have you sit down, and there's always a meeting. What do you feel about those meetings? And you've been in a whole bunch. And
Yeah,
the street team started because we was tired of meetings.
yeah,
Hey, check this out. Hey, man, we're not going to no more meetings. We're going to put something together and we're going to implement and we're going to go out there and do that. Now, shout out to the Pure. I think
Pure
they
Vibes.
changed their name. Hey, guys, that's a beautiful concept. All right. But we did the talking. We got to do that action. We got to do that action. It's enough of this photo ops. Lace up the boots, put on your backpacks, and let's go to work, man. And so I said earlier today, this is not, I don't need notes for Bryce Graham. But if you want to learn something, you want to get your mind going, go to his page. All right. He got 5,000 friends. You can't be his friend, but you can go follow him there. One of the quotes that he says, and there's so many. Uh, One of the ones when his girls then was going out playing basketball, and we're gonna get on that. His daughter uh, is is at Derby High
Hmm.
School.
Hmm.
She's a sophomore
Yeah,
this year.
yeah.
They made it to the state finals.
They made state championship
They
and
made it to the state
took
championship
second.
finals and fell a little short.
Hmm.
All right, Soraya Graham.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh. I've been knowing since a little bitty one. Hey, when you go out there and you watch Derby High School, man, it's a treat. Man, they playing good basketball. Brian Chadwick, the head coach, and you talk to him, say, "Me, I'm Coach Posse." He said, yeah. When he first got into coaching, he was a Bulldog coach.
Yeah.
All right. And back in the day, he coached me for 1 year and we went undefeated and we smashed everybody. But now he's the head coach at Derby. He paid his dues. Jonna Chadwick is his wife. Good program,
Hmm.
excellent program,
Hmm.
and they out there balling.
Yeah.
So when his girls there was out there doing, he wrote one of the deals. Wrote something on his page. A well equipped, a well educated person can help change the trajectory of their family for generations. A college scholarship can help make that possible. This is one of the quotes, and you go to this page. These are all the quotes. Man, explain that a little bit because I feel in my reality, I'm pumping trade schools.
Hmm.
I'm pumping sheet metal, welding. Um, we still believe
Hmm.
college scholarship is the way to go.
Hmm.
You wrote this. Tell me about this.
Yeah, I'm big into trades. I'm a licensed barber. I'm a barber by trade. So my bread and butter, it was taking care and feeding my family right now is barbering.
Mhm.
So I believe wholeheartedly in the trades. I push that as well. That's a form of specialized education. So
Specialized education.
education is just something that you can use like a tool, just like you can use football as a tool to get to where you want to be. When you're educated, then you have it opens up your mind into options, and you're able to provide services or products or whatever it is that you specialize in directly to people
Mhm.
to receive compensation, to build something, to grow something. So education is key. You don't have to
Key.
go to college for that. But if you can go and get a full ride scholarship, get 4 year degree, 5 year degree, 6 year degree, and don't have to go into debt in order to go and get that piece of paper
Mhm.
to that for some people legitimizes you and makes it to where they feel comfortable paying you a certain amount of money. That ain't a route that you have to go, but if you do go, it's to your benefit. It's not to your detriment. You
You're
know what I
right.
mean?
And now in the days of sports, women, men, they have these NIL deals.
Oh man.
All right, so the compensation, not only on the education part, but on the financial part, so you won't have to pay all that money
Mhm.
back. Sky's the limit, and the Most High has blessed you and your family that not only is your daughter is going to have an opportunity
Mhm.
to get an NIL to go to the next level. I mean, the other boys,
Mhm.
they some dogs, man. I mean,
Mhm.
them some little bitty dudes. Now the
Mhm.
middle dude, I'm looking up at him, which don't say much. Okay, all right, I'm
Yeah.
5'6". If I was a little bit taller, I would have been a baller.
Mhm.
All right, shot 6'4" Impala. Y'all know the song. You know what I mean? But I am what I am,
Yeah.
And I am what I am. I talked to Bryce about I am because some of the people that we mess with in our circle, shout out to Talamee. He done changed his name. He got some music fest coming out in Florida. He's part of the street team. What's his name he going by now? Do you know?
Cayenne.
Diane.
Yeah.
All right, shout out to my boy, man. He's
Yeah.
making big time music.
Mhm.
He's at some soul fest, music fest out in Florida that's coming out. He's pushing his positive music. All right, in a different type of way, man. Boots, lace up your boots and let's go to work. Another quote that Bryce wrote recently that I like: if there was one thing that Black people in Wichita could get behind that would make the greatest improvement to our situation, what would it be? I'm asking you your own question. I'm asking you your own question, Bryce Graham. Get there and tell them your question. To pretend to you. Reach.
It's a one word answer, coach.
What is it?
Unity.
Ooh.
That's it.
Just that's why I tell you, you need to go to his page. He said one word: unity. What does unity mean to you?
So if you look around us, you look at the Hispanic community, you look at the Jewish community, you look at the Asian community, you look at all of these other communities, multiple different countries in Africa, whether they're Nigerian or they got Ghanaian or whatever it is, they stick together. They open businesses together,
Mm,
they live together,
mm,
they invest together, they go to church together, they cook together, they play together, they pray together, they clean. They do it together. They got unity,
right.
and they able to go so much further together. For us, we got a set of special circumstances because we came from chattel slavery
Come on, man.
in America, and we can. I mean, that's a whole
That, that,
episode
that-
within
man,
itself.
that's a whole different
Yeah,
deal. We may
we
need to
we ain't got to
bring,
deep that
yeah,
dive that
we
deep
need
in
to bring
that.
Talamid out of
Oh
here,
yeah,
and we do need to have a subject about why we don't have unity in our community unless we pick up a freaking ball or get a freaking rap song, something like that. And we're not knocking that. Okay, but we're talking about unity, man. People are killing one another out here. We're losing out not only on the killing, the mamas, the brothers, the sisters, the homies.
Mhm,
We're losing out on the victims and the victimizers.
mhm.
And who's benefit from that?
Nobody. Look,
Especially not that what you just
the prison industrial
the
complex,
prison industrial complex,
white supremacy.
white supremacy, and the prison is on stock markets. White supremacy is on stock market. And I'm not going to ask some of these questions because they canceling shows out here if you speak
Yeah,
on
you better
something.
not speak too
All
much,
right,
so
man. We try
they gonna
we
shut y'all
yeah,
down, man.
we
I'm
try
telling
to get sponsors right now. And
you.
speaking of sponsors, man, try this Echo Blue Farms coffee, Nicaraguan, Kenyan, Ethiopian. We talk about black businesses and empowering our peoples. Man, a man came to me and put me and my boy on bringing that together, and we're trying to promote this not only for ourselves but for our kids. And you talk about generational wealth
Yeah.
on his page, guys, through education.
Mhm.
So, man, please, guys, I implore you, man, go look at some of these sayings and plant seeds in your own head that you can help someone else. Bryce, we go on and on.
Mhm.
But hey, man, tell me about this 10-mile hike that turned into 15-mile hike.
Yeah.
Is it a 15-mile hike? Is it a 10-mile hike? But bro,
So
you hiked 10 miles.
15.
Fi- It's a
So
10 or 15, coach.
so look, this is what it was. We was in Broken Arrow,
Broken Arrow, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. Yep, right on the
Yes.
Arkansas border.
Yes.
Man, it was only the second time that I ever took a trip that was for me, like to relax, to unplug, to unwind, you know what I mean, to get my mind together. Um, I'm 37 years old.
Mm.
Second time I ever took a trip for me.
Wow.
And it was me, handful of other brothers. Big Win was there, my partner Clint,
Right.
Nelson's
And we're
Kitchen.
gonna go back to Big
Y'all ain't got
Win.
Nelson's Kitchen as a sponsor yet, man. Y'all need to
Yeah,
holler
yeah,
at
yes.
them.
Nelson Kitchen or we
Y'all in
have
talks?
sponsored us. No, we
Oh,
in the
okay.
mix. So Nelson Kitchen got us
Man,
going to the shop.
2
Two
locations.
locations. Shout out 316.
Yeah.
Anybody Wichita man that's doing it up. He speak on Nelson Kitchen. Yes, Nelson Kitchen has allowed us to come to their shop once a month
Yep.
where we run a live show
That's what's
out of
up.
Nelson's Kitchen.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Nelsons. And we're gonna get back on Big Win.
Yeah.
He's out here doing a lot of things in 316. And that's one of the guys you went on this
Yeah, yeah,
hike
yeah,
with.
yeah.
And you said you did it for yourself.
Yeah, it was a group. It was 5 of us, young black men, all
Hmm.
on the same mission, all entrepreneurs, all work real hard, do what we can for our families. We often put ourselves on the back burner to try to help everybody that's around us. So we was able to get that little escape in, stayed in a nice little Airbnb, went on this hike, right?
Mm,
I'm the only person who had ever been on a hike that was in that group.
right,
So I'm kind of knowing what to expect. They didn't know what to expect.
right.
So we get out there. It was the most difficult trail that they have in Broken Arrow.
Wow.
Me and Big Win had did like a 8 mile mini one the day before to kind of get ready.
Right,
And then when everybody else got down, we went on this one. So it's supposed to be 5 miles up to the top
right.
and 5 miles back.
Come on.
So 10.
Right.
What happened was we got to the top, but it wasn't no signage or nothing that'll tell you like, hey, you made it. You at
Right,
the end of the trail. None of that. So we just guessing. We using the map.
right.
We keep going. We off the
Oh
trail.
my
We out.
goodness.
And you. I
Take a
mean,
long turn to Avatar.
nobody's coming to get you, coach.
Right.
If I had a tap out button, I would have tapped out. You know what I mean? But
Right,
you gotta make it. That's one of
right,
the beautiful things. Other than getting, I think we need to get reconnected with nature.
right,
We didn't kind of uh, formed into this colonized mindset, but we
right,
need to get back into nature. There's so many benefits. But while we was out there, you on a pilgrimage. You know what I'm saying? Like
hmm,
you gotta we grinding, we keeping each other going, keeping each other
right,
motivated,
right,
because it's really you pushing yourself to the max.
right.
It's not walking. We from Wichita, Kansas, the
Yeah,
flatlands.
yeah,
I'm
man.
thinking we walking when
Yeah.
I first went hiking, but I'm knowing
You're
at this point,
climbing.
yeah, you climbing.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
ascending and
So
going.
we ended up going like 2 miles off of course after we had completed the trail and was supposed to turn around and go
Wow.
back. Then our GPS, I'm like, oh, man, I'm pulling out the phone. Found a way back to the street.
Dang.
So then we started walking back via the streets, but it's still steep hill,
Right.
steep climb. Uh, Another young brother that we was with, he was the youngest one that was out
Uh-huh.
there. He calling an Uber. You know what I'm saying? Uh, he called the Uber. They canceled on him like 4 times. But while he was waiting to see if the Uber was coming,
Uh-huh.
Lance like somebody got to finish. Somebody got to finish. So I'm like, bet I leave with Lance. We take off. We headed back. Big Win and Clint is together. They behind us. And
Shout out to my boy Lance
man, it's
Nelson,
my
man.
guy.
Yes, yes.
Uh,
Another street team
for
member.
sure, for sure.
Yes, yes.
So it was this random white couple that was up there in the little SUV. I guess they drove past Big Win and Clint and seen the look on their face
Right.
and hit a U-turn and came back like we know where y'all at and what's going on. So they
Right.
hopped in with them. They picked us up. We was walking back to the car. They picked us up, man, and that's how we got back to the car after that. But it was ended up being
15.
15 miles.
Right, man.
So now when we was in it, we didn't want to be nowhere but off it.
Right,
But once we completed it, we was
man.
all like, "Hey, when the next one?
When's the next
When's the
one?
next
It's a
one?" You
sense of
know?
pride. It became, and then you said that was the first time that you took a vacation for yourself.
Yeah,
And
second.
second
Yeah,
one, and when you made me think about it, made me think about my boy William Polite.
yeah,
Hey, a lot of you great men out here, a lot of you great women, take some time out for yourself. Take some time out for yourself, man. Breathe, enjoy some of this life on here, and relax and try to get yourself together. If you gotta go with your boys to come back to reality, 'cause like you said, we are not meant to be in a box.
yeah,
A lot of times when them kids act out in school, and the mama then wants to pull them from sports, I say, Mama, listen, they really not supposed to be in that box. It's not that your kid is being bad. It's he wants to be free. You know what I mean? And like you said, society puts us in that box, whether you go to work, whether you do the same routine every day. And like I was telling Bryce earlier, our show is about extraordinary people that some deems do ordinary stuff, like wakes up and do a 9 to 5, but they still have a story to tell, and this is what this show is about. Now, Bryce is fortunate enough to be an entrepreneur, where if he don't want to get up, hey man, I ain't gonna open the door, but he gonna open the door, or is he gonna put somebody in place to open the door because he's running a business where other entrepreneurs got to go eat. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Shock Shop. Man, name some of your barbers, man.
He got
That's
Gary
up.
Thompson, you know, he
Everybody
been
know
in the
Gary
game.
Thompson, man. Hey, Wichita Leather used to cut my hair.
Yeah.
You know, that's my guy.
You got Clinton Barley.
Come on, man. Big Clint Bulldog coach. Come on.
We got Jermaine Epps.
Jermaine Epps. Jermaine Epps, he's doing some podcasting and video stuff and stuff too. Shout out to my man.
And you got Homer Thompson.
And Homer Thompson. That's your
Yeah,
boy,
that's my
ain't
boy.
it?
Yeah, that's my brother.
That's your brother. And you
Yeah.
got Homer into wrestling where let's speak, we're gonna jump Homer, where Homer daughter is excelling in wrestling, that you helped your brother get started, but your son, before he stopped wanting to wrestle, became a state champion.
Yeah, that's right.
And what if you ever wrestle any sports, you put in that work. Now he's no longer doing wrestling. He choosing the basketball. So I don't know if he's watching his sister shooting all those threes
That's
over
fun.
there. That's fun.
Yeah,
You know,
wrestling's hard.
you gotta go to work,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
But he is a state champion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got your other son. So about your family. I know they're in Derby. You got 2 boys. You got a girl who's one of the best in the state of Kansas, best in the Midwest. Freak it. We're gonna say best in the world. All right, WNBA potential. That's what I'm gonna say it. All right, she just ain't there because time ain't caught up to her yet. Now 316. She put in the work.
Yeah.
She putting in the work. She's in the gym. I mean, come on. And we talked about man being a daddy coach, but now you're talking about chilling, being up in the stands, clapping more, and giving her up. Now, as a dad, as a coach, is that going to be hard for you?
So I've done it before, and the way that my philosophy, everybody got their philosophy. I believe it's in cycles, right? So we started at the Y. She tried all these different
Started
sports.
at the Y.
She tried, gymnastics and swimming and all that kind of stuff. Then when she got into basketball, she was like, "That's my thing," and I was happy about it because that's my
that's
thing.
your thing.
And
that's why you left football.
Yep.
To go play basketball.
That's
Come
it.
on, man.
So I seen that they wasn't really hooping. So I'm like, let me step in so I can help teach her how to play. Then we played a team. We started, my other niece, Sienna, started playing with me, and Homer's daughter, her first year of playing playing basketball was with me. But she got in the fight on the court and got teched up. So she already knew she was in the wrong sport.
Right.
You know what I mean?
If you're out there playing basketball, you want to throw punches, man. You might want to wrestle.
Yeah.
You might want to go to the boxing gym.
Yeah.
I mean,
Homer was coaching with me for a little bit there.
Right.
So we started from there. And then when she got good, I took her and I put her on another team with other good players.
Right.
Let her do that, experience that for a while. Then I stepped back in. And so I kind of just been doing this cycle thing where I coach her and train with her for 2 or 3 years at a time. And then I take her to somebody that can give her something that I can't. You know what I mean? She might can get something from Coach Pops, or she might take it differently. We could be saying the same thing.
Exact same thing.
You know what I mean? But it just sound different coming from you, or it hit different coming from you. So I've entrusted her to Coach Vince Williams. She trained with him.
Hey man, shout out to Vincent. Shout out to Jalen. Jalen played ball for me. Come on.
Yeah.
They say they are the toughest coaches in the city, and I seen them on the book banging with people. They say Vincent's too mean. They say Jalen just like that. Hey man, they produce.
Yeah.
That's with Brian Butler working with him. He said, "Pops, I can train them all I want, but at the end of the day, are they going to produce?"
Yeah.
And pretty much, they're producing.
Yeah. I got all the love and respect in the world.
Yes.
Everybody got their niche. You know what I mean? She trained with Chuck Gunner.
Come on, Chuck.
Who's coaching
South
over there
High.
at South High.
Yes.
Yep. Chris Tyler. Southeast. He went to Southeast. Kendrick Barber. We was with them for 3 years with the Blue Jays. That's who I've been coaching with. training. Putting in the work with the
Putting in the
girls.
work.
Who else did she train with? Uh, it's probably one or two people that I'm missing, but
Right.
we got some top of the line
Oh,
trainers in Wichita, man. Some of the best in the
and
country
we do,
in every sport.
and we've been having some of the best talent in the country for years and years and years, and they were slipping on Wichita. You can't slip on 316
Yeah,
because we got the trainers and we got the parents who's willing to put in the work
got the
for their
kids.
kids.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
So man,
It start there,
it
and we
start there.
talked a little bit about that
Yeah,
before we cut
yeah.
on the cameras.
Yeah. So to you real parents out there, hey, man, sometimes we gotta sit back and let somebody who know what they doing. But and also, if you see that is some BS, that's when you gotta go in there and step up for your kids. But I see a lot of these parents be on some self stuff, and they understand the real. You know what I mean? But Bryce, man, uh, we spoke the shot shop.
Hmm.
You're an entrepreneur.
Hmm.
You're a businessman.
Hmm.
Uh, if anybody is starting a business out here or anything, especially by a black man, I got a by the name of Robert Muhammad, and he tells me about the blueprint. The blueprint is a book basically saying for you to be a real black person, you got to have your own business, you got to have your own land. All right. And those are my goals, and I'm working on that. I don't know if you own your land, but you own your own business.
Hmm.
For any entrepreneurs or anyone that's coming up, what advice can you give them?
Stay down. We talked about it. The key word is education. You know what I'm saying? So you got to educate yourself. We got YouTube.
Yeah.
You got Google. You got Chat GTP. You got books. You got all. I mean, there's no reason that for anybody who's looking to get some information, if you motivated and inspired, that you can't get access to it.
Right.
So you got to just lock in on whatever it is. What's something that you're passionate about? Something that you're good at, you passionate about your community, you doing your
Man.
podcast,
Yeah.
you talking about sports, you talking about community, you talking about all of these things.
Everything.
This ain't work to you.
No.
You know what I mean? This is the perfect type of thing for you to
Yeah.
turn into a business because
Yes.
it ain't like you working. It's something that you're passionate about.
Right.
So my recommendation is that people identify, what's your purpose, what's your special or superpower, you know what I
Man.
mean? What is it that you're naturally good at? What do you naturally enjoy? And find a way to monetize it.
Yes.
Connect with business owners because that's like the shortcut to cutting out all the excess.
Right.
You might get a book about business that's 300 pages long. If you're dealing with a business owner that got a lot of experience and he is relatable to your situation or she's relatable to your situation, they can help you circumnavigate some things. Because the book might tell you, hey, you can do XYZ and go to the bank and get this funding. But I
Mm.
might say, hey, sometimes it don't always work like that. And you might
Right.
have to take this other route. And this is what I did. That don't mean you have to do it, but I can share my experiences with you that was able to help me to get to where I am and boom.
And
So
prosper.
yeah, just find your lane and like Big Win to say mash, you know what I'm
And
saying? Mash
mad.
on it.
Big Win. Big Win got started his nine. No, he started a business.
Yeah.
All right, and that's one of your partners.
Yeah.
Um, I listened to this girl named Yaya, and if you get an ideal in your head, the universe is telling you that's what you need to work on.
Hmm.
So whatever ideal you get in your head, hey man, go for it. Every business, every idea, everything started with an idea.
Yep.
And it's up to you to work on that idea. Man, double dose reality, man. We got Mr. Bryce Graham. Hey man, it's a beautiful show. We coming up towards the end. I want to talk about activism. We have activists in the town. We have so many nonprofits.
Yeah.
So many nonprofits. It's kind of like what you said, unity. With all these nonprofits that we got, it's kind of like all these churches on each corner. Could you imagine if we can bring all these resources together? We can bring all these churches together. And what could we do really as far as activism?
Yeah.
All right, we've been in places where all we doing is talking, all we doing is meeting, so the launch pad, your other endeavors, those make sure the activism work because now it's on you
Mhm.
to go get the information out and stuff like that. So the people that's out here fighting the fight, what can we do to better the fight? I know you speak on the unity part,
Mhm.
and we tried that.
Mhm.
So is that reach one? and we rock with that, or we just keep
That's Tracy's
that
philosophy.
Tracy
Yeah,
philosophy.
and I think that is a that's the minimum that all of us should be looking to do. If you can reach one, and I get that Tracy is reaching one and reaching one and reaching one and reaching one,
Yes,
but I think we all have the
ability.
we all have the ability and we all have the responsibility.
Yes, that's more the responsibility. That's kind of like having your partner over here doing some stupid stuff and you letting them do it. You got a responsibility to say, brother,
Yeah, yeah,
homie,
yeah,
there's a better way, man.
yeah.
Let's go do this. And we can't do this. I'm not knocking. I love all the nonprofits. Do y'all thing. Do your reality. But guys, I really believe we can do a whole lot more until the killing stop, which is never going to do. We still can keep get out there and reach one. Man, double dose reality. Bryce Graham. Bryce Graham, you got 2 minutes.
All right.
What's your reality? I mean, whether it's good, whether it's bad, man, I want you to plant some seeds out here. Man, I love your family. They out there. Shout out to the Derby Panthers. Hey, man, we love basketball. Man, we want them to win. All right. I'm and some athletes around the city. I'm riding with my boy and his daughter. No. So I gotta ride with Derby Panthers, man. Come on, man. It was in the state finals.
Mhm.
How many returners they got?
Everybody but two.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody. So hey man, it's one thing being the hunter. Now they're gonna be the hunted. And now it's gonna be a different ball game.
Mhm.
And yeah, man, you're gonna be up in the stands doing what?
Oh yeah,
You gonna be screaming
yelling
and
at the
yelling?
yelling at the ref.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Man, double dose reality, like, share, tell a friend, man. Hey, Bryce Graham, what's your reality? Man, give me 2 minutes of your reality. Man, look up in that camera,
Right.
speak clearly. Man, hopefully you can take something with you. Man, what's your reality?
Well, first I want to tell you thank you. I appreciate you having me over
Man,
here,
thank you.
allowing me to share your platform.
Yes.
My little 2 cents, my 2 minutes.
Yes.
You know.
2 minutes, thank you, fresh y'all. I'm sorry,
Nah,
man.
you good. You good. That was I hit a spot right
Come
there.
on, man.
Yeah, love yourself, man. Love
Ooh.
yourself. When you love yourself and you're working on yourself and you growing yourself every day, you ain't got no choice but to get better,
Yes.
right? And then that makes you a better partner. That makes you a better husband, better wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, father, uncle, son, nephew, neighbor, coach, barber, business person, community person, whatever it is you're doing. If you love yourself, you self develop, you fall in love with the process, you try to get 1% better every day. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong, and that's gonna it's gonna bleed out. It's gonna expose. It's gonna shine. Your light is gonna get brighter, and it's gonna continue to shine additional light on everybody that's around you. Be open. You know, sometimes we close ourselves off from people who think differently than us,
Mm,
or people who don't agree with us, or people who don't see things the exact same way as us. For me, I'm ADOS first, American Descendant of Slave. If you
mm.
there, we got interests in common. I'm trying to figure out how we can work together collaboratively to make things better for our people, because we already know we got systems that was built specifically for us that have been, keeping us in the situation that we in now. So it ain't our fault that we're here, but it is our responsibility to get ourselves out of here, and we can do that with one another. We don't need nobody outside of our community to do it for us.
Come on.
It starts with us. So, let's just sit down at the table, chop it up, find out what we agree on, and mash on that. So, with that being said, Shock Shop Barbershop, 3936 East 13th
Come on.
Street. Slide through, family friendly environment, professional licensed barbers. We all do a good job. You can come in and get cleaned up. ICT Launchpad, www.ictlaunchpad.com. Youth Mentorship Program. We're inside of USD 259. Right now, we're working over at Mueller Elementary. Shout out to Mueller. They're doing some great work over there. And there's some kids that really need our help. And RRCBA. So, www.rrcba.com. We're building a table for us and by us where we can come together, collaborate, work together, and help to put ourselves in a better position as a people.
Yes, right, man. I appreciate you, Bryce. Hey, man, we did talk about the cat. Now I don't know why I keep in the cat by the name of Kevin Phillips a few years ago. Just kept saying, "Pops, you know what? I am. I am." I had a guy by the name of Anderson. He kept telling me years and years ago, I'm God. I said, man, God, are you God? And then I did some Matthew, you know, John and Psalms 82:6 seems the God in myself. God is within you. So Bryce was telling me we got to help ourselves and love ourselves and know that we are gods. All right. And use yourself. And the lady kept telling saying that Jesus said, wait, Jesus, heal me." Yes, we want him to heal you, but you got to speak life into yourself. So a lot of things that you need to change, you got to do yourself, but you're putting things in place to help you see the lights. He named about 5 or 6 programs. People out here, get your kids involved with some programs. You know what I mean? Get them involved with some real people. And let's make a positive change in the city. Once again, I got my boy Coach D in the back. He had a football game today. He kind of, you know what I mean? But he came up, did the show. Bryce Graham, Shock Shop, Wichita, 316, Family, Wichita. Hey, ballin'. Man, appreciate you
Yeah,
coming
much
on the
love,
show,
bro.
man.
Much love.
It was positive.
Yes, sir.
Hey man, thank you,
Yeah,
man.
thank
You
you.
know what I mean? I look at you as an inspiration. We have collaborated. We have worked together. That's the unity we're talking about. You
Coach
gotta
together.
coach together. Come on, side by side. Every time we didn't see eye to eye, but when it got down to it, we out here smashing people, man. Stop playing with me, man. His t-shirts coming out soon. Toys coming out soon. We got a big announcement coming out soon. Shout out to Merle Cotton that's invested in us. We heading out to California, y'all. It's coming. I got the legendary Bryce Graham in there.
Who next?
Come on, who next?
Come get the baton.
Pass the baton. We